Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Just here with another little lesson, little practice for us. So I just want to go back over talking about a counterclaim. I don't want us to forget what we learned about that because I still think that it's going to be super important whether we take those state tests this year or not. I still think this is a good thing for you to know how to do. So just in case you don't have those sheets with you, I have this pulled up. These were the counterclaim notes that I gave you at the very beginning of our unit. So we went over what is a counterclaim. So if you remember when we talked about a counterclaim, we said that it's basically the opposite of what you're arguing, what your claim is, okay? It's the counter to your claim. So when we looked at our thesis statement for a counterclaim, we saw that it's basically the same as our normal 5-paragraph thesis statement, except we have to add that last part there. So topic is opinion because reason 1, reason 2, and it is simply not true counterclaim. Okay? So we had 2 examples down here. School uniforms should not be required because uniforms stifle creativity, encourage conformity, and it is simply not true that wearing uniforms will increase academic performance. So we talked about that. We kind of broke that down into its parts in terms of reason 1, reason 2, and then that counterclaim reason. Then we also looked at the counterclaim paragraph, which we know is our third body paragraph, and we talked about how we would set that up. So we would start that paragraph with our opposing argument. It is often argued that school uniforms will increase academic performance. And then you elaborate on that. You give an example. But then you want to come back to your main point, and this is called the rebuttal, where you say, however, this is simply not true. Elaborate, example, and then a link. So, thus, it is better to not wear uniforms in school or something of that nature. Okay, so we looked at that in each class. In each of my English 2 classes that day, we wrote out an example paragraph that we kind of built together in terms of understanding what a counterclaim paragraph actually looks like. And then I had you look at this sample essay about uniforms. And you went through here, and I had you highlight some things. So, for example, I had you highlight the entire thesis. So, school uniforms should not be required right here because they limit creativity, they're expensive, and it is simply not true that they decrease the occurrence of bullying. And then I had you go through and kind of break this down even more. So, our topic, school uniforms, our opinion, our reason 1, our reason 2, and our counterclaim reason. Okay, so you went through and you labeled all of those things, and then you might have given me like a little code down here or a little key. So yellow, whoops, wish I could spell, equals topic, green equals opinion, and then I'll just do this last one, but you kind of get where I'm going. Okay, so that's sort of what you would have done for me that first time. Then I had you, so that's body paragraph 1, that's body paragraph 2. Then I had you come down to this third paragraph, this third body paragraph, which was the counterclaim paragraph, and I had you label those pieces as well based on what we learned here in this section. Okay, so we started by highlighting that opposing argument. So then in terms of our key here at the bottom, okay, then you came back and you would have highlighted your elaborate in your example, then your rebuttal, your elaborate in your example, then your link. Okay, and then again, you would have come down here. So yellow is our opposing arguments. Green is our elaborate. Light blue is our example. Blue is our rebuttal. And then purple, or no, I did pink, sorry. Pink is our link. Okay, so you can see that this was a pretty easy thing. And I went through and did it again because I think there might have been one or two classes where we didn't actually get to you looking at one of these sample essays. But this is what I would have had you do. So you highlighted the pieces of your thesis, gave me then a little key, and then you highlighted the pieces of the counterclaim paragraph with a little key. So going back over this, you're going to do this for me again, okay? Because it's just going to show me, it's just going to really help me to 100% know that you know what we're doing here, because I would still like us at some point in this quarter to write a full counterclaim essay with an introduction and a conclusion, okay? So I'm going to be uploading this onto Google Classroom, and I'll go ahead and I'll upload this as well with my filled in highlighted sections. But I'm going to be uploading this violent video games sample essay. So just another essay that I quickly put together with your introduction paragraph with your thesis, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and then of course your counterclaim paragraph, where you will need to go through and highlight the pieces on here that I just showed you and highlighted on here. Okay, that way I can see that you know what a counterclaim thesis looks like and that you're really understanding what a counterclaim paragraph looks like when it's all put together. So that's going to be this assignment. It really shouldn't take you that long, but it's just going to be one more practice before we actually get into writing our own counterclaims or our own counterclaim essays. So I really want to make sure that we're fully understanding and that we've got an idea of what to do here. And just as a reminder, you have your online week 1 materials on here. This next assignment, this video game sample essay is going to go in this topic as well, this online week 1. But these assignments are due Sunday night, 11:59 p.m. And then I did add just a quick thing for you to answer for me with a class comment. So also by Sunday night, you need to go into your class, comment on the post, tell me which short story you preferred, either The Lady or the Tiger or The Telltale Heart, and why. So you're going to say, I preferred, name the story because, and then give me a reason why. Okay, so that's what you need to make sure you have completed for me by Sunday night. Next Monday, we're going to start week 2, and I will be putting videos up, and we're going to be doing some more, some different things. We might actually be starting a book next week. I haven't decided yet, but I did find some PDFs of really, really good novels that I might want us to do. So that's sort of the plan right now. I hope everything is going well. I've been receiving a lot of emails with questions and concerns, and that's awesome. I don't know if you're having a struggle if you don't tell me. So if I'm able to fix something or help you with something, I absolutely want to be able to do that. Again, I know this is kind of a stressful time for everybody, but I think so far we're doing really well. I'm really proud of all of you guys. Um, and again, I just really hope you're staying healthy. I really miss seeing your faces every day, but this is all for the best, I suppose, and in the long run, this is what we needed to do. So again, email me if you have any questions and concerns, and I hope everyone is doing well. Have a good day.